Parak HaShutvim Dav Zayin, sponsored the Refuah Shlema for Bava Basra Rivka. The Gemara discusses 4 cases of Rav Chama. Number 1, a 2-story house inherited by 2 brothers. It is sinking, preventing the brother living on the ground floor from entering his house without stooping. Rav Chama holds no matter what the brother on the ground floor offers his brother, even paying the full cost of demolishing and rebuilding, in addition providing him temporary housing during the renovation, he can legally refuse the offer unless his floor beams lower to within 10 tefachim of the ground, rendering the house useless. Then he can demand his brother share the cost of the demolition and rebuilding. If they initially agreed to share reconstruction in the event the house sinks, they wait only until the floor is lower than the height of long reeds. Number 2, the Gemara now discusses a similar case. One who builds a wall in front of his neighbor's window, blocking light from entering his house. Rav Chama holds in this case as well any offer made by the neighbor who built the wall, such as raising his windows by rebuilding his whole house, in addition providing temporary housing during the renovation, can be refused by the homeowner claiming he does not want to move. The additional ruling teaches he can make this claim even for storage sheds. Number 3, the next case the Gemara discusses an inheritance of 2 brothers, one taking a mansion, the other the garden in front of it. The owner of the garden built a wall in front of the mansion, blocking light from entering the mansion. Rav Chama decided in favor of the brother who built the wall. The owner of the mansion had no established rights to the light. It is different than 2 brothers dividing a vineyard and a wheat field, where the owner of the vineyard is entitled to enter the wheat field to plow the edge of his field, the edge of his vineyard. He compensated his brother with cash to have full use of the vineyard. In our case, the owner of the mansion compensated for the value of the building, but not the airspace surrounding it. Although his inheritance is now a dark room, not a lit-up mansion, the brother can claim it is still called a mansion, albeit now somewhat dark. This point is difficult. The mutual agreement of the heirs, unlike a sale, should grant him the same use as his father. Rav Chama, being an Ardoi, held like Shmuel that heirs that divide have no rights to claim use as their father. Rava, however, disagrees. He holds heirs are entitled to such a claim. Number 4, orphans claim the receipt produced by a debtor was forged. Rav Chama held not to tear up the loan document, even though they cannot collect the debt with it at present. However, when they get older, they may substantiate their claim. There is a machlokas concerning the halacha in these 4 cases. Ravina held the halacha follows Rav Chama, except in the last case where he challenges the credibility of witnesses. Mar Zutra disagrees. He holds the halacha follows Rav Chama even in the last case, because when the father attempted to collect the debt, the debtor claimed it paid, but did not offer a receipt. Therefore, there is reason to assume the borrower forged the witnesses' signatures. Now we move on to a new Mishnah. Mishnah discusses the law of gatehouses and doors of courtyards, the law of city walls, double doors, and crossbars. All the tenants of a courtyard are obligated to share the cost of gatehouses and doors. According to the Tanna Kama, all courtyards require a gatehouse. Even ones not abutting the public thoroughfare requires a gatehouse because if the streets are crowded, pedestrians will walk by way of the alley leading to the courtyards. Shimon Gamliel held courtyards not abutting the public thoroughfare do not require a gatehouse. According to the Tanna Kama, all citizens of a city, even not on the border, must share the cost of building a wall around the city, double doors with crossbars to lock the gates in case the enemy attacks even in the interior. Shimon Gamliel held only a border city requires a wall. The definition of a citizen is one living there for a year, unless he purchased a house, then he becomes a citizen immediately. Since attackers mainly plundered and did not murder, Rabbi Yochanan decided to divide the cost proportionate to citizens' wealth. According to another version in the Gemara, proximity to the border was considered as well as financial standing. The Gemara questions the integrity of building a gatehouse. A pious man experienced Gilui Eliyahu. He built a gatehouse and no longer merited Gilui Eliyahu. The Gemara brings 4 distinctions. Number 1, a gatehouse built outside the courtyard does not prevent the poor from being heard in the courtyard. Building inside prevents them from being heard. Number 2, both were built outside. One had a door that prevented the poor from being heard in the courtyard. The other did not have a door. They could be heard through the door of the courtyard. Number 3, both had a door. One had a doorknob so the poor could enter. The other did not have a doorknob. Number 4, both had doorknobs. One was on the outside the poor could open, and the other on the inside they could not open. If you're enjoying Daf in 5, please subscribe.